He's just deceiving everybody with this Ndudo, where there's no hope anywhere. All the things you do, the more you look, the less you see. He had to use that word to catch the attention of Nigerians and say, there's hope. There's no hope anywhere.
Hey.
What he's doing is the more you look, the less you see. All this corruption cases going on around you, is he not aware? But he decided to remain quiet because he cannot even point a finger at anybody. And yes, that will be kept to calling pot to black. Yes,
pot to calling kettle black. Hell!
It can never work. That is why it is always good. That's why when the Western world are selecting leaders, they select people without baggages, so that they will be a moral compass for everybody. Not people that
they will use their better character set example for every other person.
Not people who are heavily baggage. I mean, this latest one about CIA and active agent, Precious.
Sir?
Does it not occur to you that we have been sold out?
Hell, true. If you listen, even the president or somebody waiting for government, where they align with Tinubu, now sponsor this case, just to make sure, say, once Supreme Court don't hear a case, they don't hear and finish, and they don't get a ruling on the case, you know, if you go back, we submit that matter again to Supreme Court. It's not waiting they happen for this case, because now we see some Nigerians they talk concerning this matter.
Precious.
Sir?
Now ignorance will make somebody to take like that. Yes, you don't know the nitty-gritty of criminal matters in court. The matter concerning Tinubu have not been adjudicated upon.
So this one they told yesterday, what happened?
No. What happened is that when Atiku brought those evidence from CSU and the FBI,
yes, remember,
the Supreme Court to talk say the matter is late.
Yeah, you don't deal it because if you don't bring up for the lower level of the court, not the Supreme Court level.
That's what they said. They did not say the matter have no merit or the documents are fake. And it is when the Supreme Court have looked at it, verified it, debated on it, and then said, no, we don't want it, this is rubbish and all that. That's when you can begin to talk all these things that they are saying it can never happen.
So why Supreme Court threw away the one they threw away yesterday? Because all those cases them still on top. A bit of those CIA, whether in the active agent or no active agent.
They are two different things.
Okay,
they are two different things. Now, the matter concerning Tinubu, he has become the president. Why didn't this matter bring this his evidence or whatever when the matter was still on the front burner, when the election petition tribunal was still sitting? The man has been pronounced the president and the city, and you now brought something to make it worse and laughable. You now say that today you show you in as the president. So now that one when you put inside, when they saw and think that waiting make that waiting the Supreme Court vex to win the case. Fact, because don't even find a 5 million put on top. But waiting our time, pay us this 5 million naira. I'm telling you, because when you look at the result, this man and his party did not even come the 10th position. So what basis would then ask for you in? The Buhari you mentioned that he took your mandate. Why didn't you bring up this matter before Buhari when he was sitting? I mean, look at everything looked so hogwash. So I don't think it was a serious, petition. So it is the man just trying more. No, yes, he don't want to. I told you yesterday that he was on intellectual exercise in a troubled water. That's what he's even did. And thank God, even before that, I know that this is what is going to happen. He's even lucky. They didn't find him like Mike Ozekoman when they say you should pay 40 million. But remember, the man has been fined 40 million so in appeal court too. Yes. I don't know whether he paid that money before coming to Supreme. I don't know what they entertain him, whether they ask him whether he paid that money. So everything looks so frivolous, and that's what the court said. So in 2027, this matter will definitely come up. Okay. And then the Supreme Court get the right to also get it. Definitely come up. The only advantage now is that the matter will now come earlier. Okay. Because that was the only reason the Supreme Court gave that it came late, and they cannot go back and all that. So let us assume that that was the intention of the Supreme Court. By the time the 2027 is coming up and Tinubu wants to contest, he's going to present credentials. If you now present the same thing, that is where the matter will start. Alright, so and if he say he does not have any credential, of course you will not know that he was lying all along. Alright, so even though say the Supreme Court down when they talk, they also been talking on top say even though say they don't entertain evidence before as Supreme Court at this level, but say they don't go and because people be talk say oppose of them case, they entertain evidence for the at the level of the Supreme Court. So what's different from oppose of them own? When make they don't fit make sure say the same thing happen for Tinubu case. Sir, the Supreme Court was already threatened by one of the lawyers representing Tinubu when he said in his final written address that look, if the judgment did not go in the favor of his client who happened to be Tinubu, that there will be anarchy or Nigeria will burn. He stated it. So maybe with that threat, the Supreme Court had to do political judgment to favor Tinubu for peace to reign. The same thing they did in 1979 between Awolowo and Shagari. That is why I look at it, because with that threat alone, the Supreme Court would have been so blunt. But they succumbed.
All right, so we'll go enter inside the next matter. Before we go to security issues, your House of National Assembly generally, they talk say they don't pass bill. The bill way go make sure say we don't use dollar again for inside our country, just pass first reading, and that means we don't serious with this matter of using dollar. But a lot of people they talk say, who be the people who they use dollar pass for inside the country? So when they talk say the kind of money where some people with the power now spend during election, all the money they spend that time now for dollar, especially during primaries to the whole of what they call the general election period. Now dollar they spend. Because some people say some people, particular candidates, spend dollar so much that part of these policies the way they say they get now with dollar now just to help them recover some of the dollar when they spend. According to some them say that's all alleged that they say they talk no call me. There's some people they talk say governors and other politicians, for instance, once they collect allocation, they also talk say according to them say some of them they allegedly just go change them direct to dollar. So what be the people now will be the highest dollar spenders then? No, be these same people that when they make the law, now some Nigerians they talk like this. So by excellency, this matter, how it takes and how it use go. Now matter will be say go move forward and be in a backslide, then the matter will do based on the way Nigeria operates and people they use dollar.
The National Assembly are not serious. We make laws that we cannot implement. Even before now, there is this Money Laundering Act. EFCC have seen these people and what they are doing, but they don't have the God to confront them.
But they carry Yahoo boys 700 and something of them.
Don't worry, I'm coming there. Remember during the election, I think that was in 2019, at the wee hours of that election day, Tinubu moved a bullion van to his house. Is that not true?
We remember.
So what happened? We thought the EFCC saw it, everybody saw it, it was all over the social media. What did Tinubu say when they asked him? He said that it is money. He had never done any contract business, this and any contract with the federal government, this and that. Is that enough? The money they are spending during the election, the dollar they are spending, is EFCC not seeing it. But because it has to come from a particular political party, they cannot confront them. The law is for some people precious and not for everybody. Don't deceive.
So that means this one no go work.
It will never work.
Put
All their money are in dollars. They are the ones who control.
So they make law wey go hard for even them when they make the law to give.
Exactly. So it's not possible.
I am not going to enter EFCC and this Yahoo issue matter. By listen, every time you do dreadlocks, you be Yahoo. You put tattoo, you be Yahoo. You carry laptop, now the worst criminal offense in Nigeria be this one. But why it be say it take them this long to get a higher bail? See, higher bail used to get to use their own hand, surrender itself. What did it happen?
Like I told you, the law is for some people and not for everybody. That is, we see when the society is about to be destroyed, that's what happened. Yes, go and check. Whenever there is this loop-sided arrangement in obeying our laws, that society is going down. Do you remember or do you even notice that in the Western world, the law is very harsh on their leaders more than the downtrodden? Are you aware? Their leaders, whenever they commit any infraction, the law is very
because they give them set example.
But over here, the reverse is the case. So that will tell you where we are. The people that you said they arrested, have you asked yourself how they went that far? An entire building was occupied by these people. Who was giving them info? Who was their backbone? Who is their godfather? Look, precious, go and check. By next week, this matter will die down. Most of these people will be released. I am not joking. As long as the foreigners are in there, especially Chinese, forget it.
They will still release them. They will still come with the essence of what we
ask EFCC, is it the first time? Ask them. That's why when you are going to their office, they say you should drop your phone somewhere so that you don't make call or somebody who will call them from somewhere and say please. Because when you are there now and you won't have access to call somebody.
So by that is mean say we deceive ourselves, say we fight corruption.
My dear, that is what it looks
like. Now the same thing what you say happen with this body jockey. So if you say House of Rep now don't write CD, Chief of Defence Staff make them release that. So these are when they be arrested at that time because of saying create militia. They don't release at that release. This one another new arrest will happen on the 9th of December. Now they say make them release.
It's like there are some people we are talking in the morning about Kaba. There are some people that are even bigger than the government. Because of what they represent and who they represent, you don't touch them.
So you think say this cabal thing and the president himself even know say the people deal with the controlling government.
Yes, now even Tinubu is in bondage. I told you that this man he will struggle all through to be his own man. With all the baggages he's carrying, the Western world after him. Some cabal in the north who claim that they put him in power are after him. So the man is not his own man. That is why he can't even do anything. He can't even fight this corruption because where will he start?
So now what's making no problem?
He can never. I said never. Didn't you hear when he told us that he had paid the money that Buhari took from CBN? He said it, that he had cleared the money. without asking what.
But the money they turn to country debt now. She that's what we hear say they convert the money to our own national debt.
No, what's his name?
The ways and means.
Yes, he said they are paid it though. That's what he told us. So, and I was on, they paid it for what reason? Did you ask him what he did with money?
Exactly.
You didn't ask him now.
No. The probe they said we have national assembly say they go probe. Carry K-leg. We don't know the results.
Okay, look at it to tell you that EFCC they don't know what they are doing. That the house, that 752 duplexes they found somewhere. How can you tell me that in this Nigeria nobody knows who owns that house?
No, they don't find out. Some people they gossip say
that one na rumor. Let the PFCs come out.
But what?
Because they said that when they went to court, nobody came out to claim ownership after 2 or 3 sitting in court, and that was why the court now said they have forfeited it. Is that enough? Look at what they're saying. So that is why EFCC dey quick to mention say maybe a day and the cronies dey involved. But why you see the main person wey they talk about now will be the former accountant general wey thief our 109 billion naira wey be say the matter still dey court. Why you say they no call that person? Because that person na the court say like dey. Remember that accountant general wey be say bin dey involved with one young girl when they talk say even say clean the house and go buy for you. They say that him na dey involved with that 750 something houses o. Precious. Sir? He cannot be the only one.
No, that means they go plenty get am.
He cannot be the only one.
Because that house too plenty for one person to get.
Don't deceive yourself. That is why you cannot mention them here. For somebody to pull such a very big trick on Nigerians, it must come from the highest authority. Do you know what we are talking about here? Where they got the money, not that the bank gave them the money, because the bank would have come out asking for their money. So that means money that come from the bank. So that means this thing have naturally die natural deaths. Nobody will have. I mean, even they will even go from the back and buy the house over, buy the whole house, and the government will tell you we have sold the house, we are auctioning the house. What will you do? They want the money. They put it in national treasury. Are you going to? The ones they don't collect before they keep up. What will see they borrow? No, go ask them, make them show you. So that is in a nutshell, for both the case of insecurity and corruption, we just deceive ourselves. I am telling you, that is when people say that I'm critical of Tinubu. These are the reasons. He's just deceiving everybody with this renewal, where there's no hope anywhere. All the things you do, the more you look, the less you see. He had to use that word to catch the attention of Nigerians. Say, there's hope. There's no hope anywhere. Hey. What he's doing is the more you look, the less you see. All this corruption cases going on around you, is he not aware? But he decided to remain quiet because he cannot even point a finger at anybody. Yes, that would be Keto calling pot. Yes, Keto. Pot calling Keto black. Hell! It can never work. That is why it is always good. That's why when the Western world are selecting leaders, they select people without baggages, so that they will be a moral compass for everybody. Not people that they will use their better character set example for every other person. Not people who are heavily baggage. I mean, this latest one about CIA and active agent, Precious. Sir? Does it not occur to you that you have been sold out? Hell! No, you and I that are Nigerians, we have been sold out. Our country has been mortgaged. Your secret, everything is somewhere. That is the meaning. Because when you are that and again, they want to make you bring everything they want from you. I know CIA, they want anything, daily report, daily info, so that you remember where you are. And of course, all our phone calls, everything they handle. All the people they need their this in their data is over there. He will supply them, because that is why an active agent does. Give agent to his managers and handlers. Thank you. So if you check the damage this administration will do to Nigeria, it will not be discussed now. It may be posterity will come one day and discover what is going on. Right. Because CIA and America, I know how they operate. This one they have gotten, they will make sure they get the maximum benefit. Thank you, Barrister Darlington. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's why I like this guy, this man, Mr. Darlington, Barrister Darlington. That's why I like the man. He will tell you wholeheartedly. That's why people when they talk truth like this, Nigerians, they hate them, especially APC members, they hate them. He's telling you raw fact, raw truth. There's nothing anybody will do about that. Is the truth. That is the truth. So Tinubu is fighting nothing. He is not going to. Remember, 2 years is going. 2 years is what government have to work effectively to deliver that dividend of democracy. 2 years gone. Forget, the rest is history. So now it is what it is. This is what we are saying. So you're seeing it for yourself. This is what Tinubu has given to us. This is the renewed hope they thought about. This is the renewed hope. This is the reform they are doing. So Shege Promas, this is a problem. Tinubu come with a lot of baggages. That's why he's not able. He's not speaking. He's already in trouble. Dalon, Solomon Dalon, Tinubu is already in trouble. And all the Northerners, they don't gang up against him. I don't even see Tinubu escaping this 2027. So forget anything he's doing now. He can do everything to try to stay till 2027, but that 2027 is going to be problem. If they ever spend 15 naira to run 2023 presidential election, if they spend 15 naira, believe me, 2027 they will spend 100 naira, because 100 naira is going to be 150, so it's going to be times 2, because it's going to be bloody, it's going to be hot. But before that time, these 2 years till that time, it's going to be suffering. It's shege promise. You are still expecting a lot of hardship, a lot of problems, so it's not ending anytime soon. Anyways, this is not to, we hope, we pray that things gets better before that time. But as it is now, there is no green light. Everything is still blinking, all the indications are still blinking red, danger. That's it. Anyway, please do me a favor, be your guy, share this video now, subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the notification button now. I did try give you the updates, easy. This is the only way to support me. Subscribe, please.